Thank you, Ken, for submitting this ticket. The network printer randomly becomes unavailable for my workstation, but other workstations can still use it. Do I have a virus? Most likely not a virus. P.S. Postscriptum, you're helping so many people keep up the good work. I love to see that. Man, thank you so much, Kenneth. I really appreciate that. I'm glad. I love to see that. I see people leaving comments like this, and that's the main motivator for me because I see that people are benefiting from just me sharing my knowledge. That's all I'm doing. It says the network printer randomly becomes unavailable for my workstation, but other workstations can still use it. Do I have a virus? Usually viruses don't disable network connection, even if it's like a ransomware where it's super malicious, where it locks down your computer, you can't do anything. You still have network connection. So it most likely not a virus. So I'm going to say most likely not a virus. What assuming that everything is fine for the other ones, what I would look into is possibly a network connection issues or driver issues. Driver issues for the network adapter and or printer. Okay, and look for the printer, or I'm sorry, the printer as well, but we're going to look at the network adapter driver. Make sure that this is updated. Where's network adapter drivers? Here's one. Just right click it, and it'll give you an option to go in and update the driver. Make sure that that's updated. Look for the printer in here, or also under printer settings. Printer settings, make sure you're using the correct driver. So remove the printer and re-add it. So let me just add these steps here, then we're going to go further to see if we can find out some other issues. So one, update network adapter driver. Two, update printer driver. Make sure that you are using the same one as other workstations. Three, check what's it called, event viewer is what I meant to say. Check event viewer for network connection issues, and this is how you do it. We've got the event viewer, so go to Windows Logs, System, and then do a custom view, and then we're going to click errors. I'm going to select critical as well, so you can leave it at system, just make sure it's critical and error setup. And I'm going to click OK, and we're going to see some errors that came up. Now look specifically for network errors in here. These are some critical errors. All of these is just some unrelated stuff, but you will see a bunch of this stuff. But what you want to look for, and this is the key here, wherever it says source, look for stuff that's related to the network connection. All right. So if some issues come up like this, it will give you an idea of what might be the issue at local level. I don't think there are any ones that I can find here. I'm just going to sort them by type. Kernel power. This is all these kernel power ones are from me just literally unplugging this computer. I only use it whenever I am creating these videos. And here is the NTFS for there's some issues with the driver, right? Not the driver, but with the drive storage. Okay, so look for all of these, kind of scroll through and see if you can find any network issues that might be causing problems. Like for example, DNS issues, this and that. So this is what I would look into. Of course, I can't recreate this issue here for you. And that's what I would do. I think the network printer randomly becomes unavailable for my workstation, but other workstations can still use it. You know, I don't know if you're working from home, but it could be something that's related to the VPN as well. So I'm going to say For if using VPN, try switching to another server. I hope that helps. Yeah, I really can't think of anything else. Anybody else who's got some kind of other input, please let me know in the comments. It's definitely not a virus. I'm 99% sure that it's not a virus.